because the person played basketball don't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to training. Just because the person's good at jumping should not tell you how to jump unless they train their jump from a certain increase. Like I out-jumped all my kids at Clayton State, then I had buy-in. But I started at such a low-end vertical. You know, I've got progressions over the years of how I've progressed. I've actually improved my stuff a lot. The same thing with a lot of these other kids. Some of these kids come in here jumping 21-inch verticals to get to 40. That's improvement. That's how knowing how to improve. Was I a basketball player? Nope. Was I a high jumper? Nope. But I guarantee you I can improve your jumping ability. That's because I've had to struggle to find out how to get this stuff done. You know, I'm not if I was a natural good vertical jumper, 40-inch vertical, what knowledge do I have? Because I was given that God-given ability to jump that 40-inch vertical. So what knowledge do I have in order to get to that point? If that kid went from 40 to 50, then you'd have to have some knowledge. Every time you go from benching 200 to 300, you gain some knowledge. Every time you go from 3 to 4, 4 to 5, you gain knowledge with that strength. But if you come in here benching 300 pounds out of the womb, that's what your mother gave you, bench 300, you have no knowledge of how you bench 300, you just know you bench damn 300. And so you're trying to tell someone else with no knowledge of how you got the 300-pound bench. Same thing with a person playing basketball. Look, if you've been given that ability and you've not had to work to get it, you don't know anything. So there's that. Each athlete has their own set and rep scheme specific for them, being if they're a volume responder or an intensity responder. And once they become more advanced, this is something that I may do with them. Like I got a guy that's out of college, trying to finish up his pilot's stuff, and this is some stuff that I would do for him. All right, comes in, Jared, what am I gonna do today? Well, is it a max effort day or is it a speed day? That's a max effort day. All right, we're gonna do a 5-rep max. So I said, what do you think you can squat for 5 reps? I don't know. He goes, I don't know as well. And I'm just kind of throwing numbers because I'm trying to visualize in my head, roll my eyes around, looking for something. And I said, I think you can do 315 for 5. And this is going to break out Perelpin's chart and all that stuff.